1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Come, moles and doles and foldy rolls, a taking of the liberty. Come black, come white, we open all night, in the dance of delight all's one to me. Take each as I find, and I'll have them mind the stewardship of my liberty. Please, come walk with us. Which in Dickens' day, this was the most criminal, poorest part of London. And if anybody's wondering where he got the ideas for Oliver Twist, you just saw a little clip of it, look no further. It was right here in the streets. He visits his father here in prison, but years later he wrote a story called Little Dorrit about a little girl who's actually born in the prison and has to go out in the daytime begging for her father to try and pay off his debt. And one night she gets locked out and has to sleep in the church right above where we meet every Monday, the Church of St George the Martyr, which has become known as the Little Dorrit Church.
I am St George and a God-fearing man. I fight for old England whenever I can, with a banner in battle, all souls to defy. Let the cross and St George be your battle cry. And on my breast a red, red rose, the flower of England, wherever she grows.
And talking of creativity, did I hear somebody had a haiku? Jennifer?
A haiku is a particular Japanese rooted poem with 5 syllables at the beginning. It's 3 lines. 5 syllables at the beginning, 7 syllables in the middle, and 5 syllables at the end. My crossbones haiku is: honour the outcast, 23rd of every month, shining emptiness.
Whoa! For to find my Toma Bedlam, 10,000 miles I'll travel. Mad Maudlin goes with dirty toes, for to save her shoes from gravel. And I will sing bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air and they want no drink nor money. From the hag and hungry goblin that into rags would rend ye, the spirit that stands by the naked man in the book of moons defend thee. And I will sing bonny Maud, merry mad Maud, and see whatever betides her, and I will love beneath or above the dirtier that hides her. Brilliant. Thank you. But the aim is we do a little creative response workshop as part of this, and that's a chance for everybody in a big or a small way to write a poem, a story, a description, but something that comes from you. Because what the theme of this walk is, we've all got a piece of the puzzle, and when we put it together we make up our living map of the area. So it's not just all about me holding forth, it's just as important what we learn from you. And on past walks we've had fantastic feedback from some of the people I'm looking at here.
Relationship between madness and war.
A very good
War,
thing.
definitely.
Yes.
Right. We human beings are passing through a crucial period in our development. Conflict and mistrust have plagued the past century, which has brought immeasurable human suffering and environmental destruction. It is in the interests of all of us on this planet that we make a joint effort to turn the next century into an era of peace and harmony.
But one little thing you might have seen, it could be our, perhaps it could even be our motto for all of us. Yes, you can.
If you don't know, that is actually part of the Berlin Wall. And I was actually in Germany at the time that the Berlin Wall was coming down. I was 18 at the time. I didn't even know what was happening in Germany at the time until I actually arrived home and saw the news that the Berlin Wall was coming down.
When we were here last week, we visited, and Dolly on the walk then commented, when she looked at this wall, I asked people, what do you think? And she said, I'm on the right side of it, which I think is a very profound thought. So that can get us thinking about being a prisoner, being confined and oppressed, controlled, or being free.